Thank you all for joining us today to support our students. Students, we're all very proud of you. Here's what's important. Remember what you've learned. At this time, we'd like the essay runner-up people to come to the front to do the pledge.
If I could get Anthony, Fatimia, Viviani, and Sandra. Come on up, please. Everybody stand.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It looks like we've got everybody here. Welcome everybody. Welcome teachers, principals, parents. Thanks for taking time out of your day to come to our graduation today. Community leaders, and everybody else that's attending, maybe grandparents, siblings, etc. Before we get started here, if we could look to my left, your right, we've got some very special guests here for your graduation today. First, I don't think we need an introduction, but we know who they are. Mrs. Mahangos, assistant principal. Give a round of applause. Mrs. Mazzarella, our principal. Village trustee, Chester Pojak. Mayor Linda Jackson. District 16 Superintendent Vicki Tabbert. District 16 Business Manager Michael Cushion. District 16 Board Member Sue Jensen. Deputy Chief Ewald. Chief of Police Michael Merritt. From Glen Oaks Adventist Labs Hospital, Emily Golden. Detective Kelly Dare. And from Public Relations, David Gentry. He's going to be filming our graduation as well as taking a picture. And I think that's everybody. But this day has finally arrived. Graduation is here. I know it's been a long time coming, so soon we'll start by having you guys read the essays, our essay winners. But before we do that, for those of you who don't know, I'm Officer Grokey, and I'm the DARE officer here at Americana School. Over the last 10 weeks, we've covered a lot of different stuff. We've talked about, obviously, our gateway drugs. We've talked about tobacco and alcohol. But we've talked about resistance strategies, how to stay away from drugs, effective communication, and ways to report bullying, the 5 W's of bullying. This is a different curriculum, so we've covered a lot of different topics. A lot of these topics that we've covered in this lesson are really prevalent in today's society, especially with this peer group, this age group right here. But without further ado, I will call the essay winners here in just a second. We do have some requirements in DARE, and everybody successfully has completed that. First is to complete the workbook. Congratulations, you guys have all done that. And then to obviously do a DARE essay. And the last is the poster. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call up the essay winner first from Mrs. Christopher's class. And that will be Caitlin. Come on up, please.
Drugs and bad communication are black holes. There are many kinds of things you need to know about being safe and acting safe. There are many ways that cannot be safe communication of drugs. There are other ways to be safe if you communicate and make good choices. There are lots of ways that communication can be safe and not safe. For example, if you shout at somebody and say stop it, or better not talk to you for a while, it's not safe. This is a better way to tell them to say stop it. Can you please stop? That would be a safer way to communicate. You can show your anger by walking away for a moment and making more productive conversation. Drugs can really affect your life. You can't stop doing drugs that have consequences like death or illness. There are many kinds of drugs like alcohol, beer, cigarettes, and sometimes medicines to be on the streets. Making good choices can really express your reality. Being a good role model is listening and respecting other people, and the most important thing is respecting others when you want to be treated. You can be a role model by listening to your trust, especially your parents. You also need to respect people no matter what color, culture, religion, or personality. You still have to respect them. Last but not least, respect others when you want to be treated. You can do this by showing people how you feel. Don't judge others no matter what. So when you know about your safe and answer, be safe and respectful.
So we're going to do good stand over here by the flag, okay? Stand over there by the flag. Thank you very much. All right, and the essay winner for Mrs. Dietrich's class, if I get Hannah, come on up, please.
I learned a lot about DARE. One thing I know is that you probably don't even know what DARE stands for. Keep reading and you'll find out. One of the first things I learned in DARE was the 5 W's in bullying. Who, what, where, when, and why. These are many questions the police would ask during a specific case, not only in a bullying case, but also in other cases too. Many kids every day get bullied. A bully is someone who has unwanted behavior performed over and over again. One question I always ask myself is, why do bullies do this? Do you know why bullies do all these terrible things? They do this from stress, which leads me to our next topic, stress. Another thing I learned in DARE was about stress. If you get stressed or have stress, I suggest for you to talk to someone you trust to help you with your problems. Someone you can trust is your parents or older siblings. I'm in 5th grade and I get stressed all the time. I not only get stressed from school, but I get stressed from many other things also. What I do to get rid of stress is talk to my parents about it. Stress means any strain, pressure, or excitement felt about any situation or an event. Some people get stressed from drugs, which leads me to the next topic, drugs. The last thing I learned in DARE was about drugs. A few types of drugs I learned about was gateway drugs, which are legal for many ages. The drugs included are alcohol, tobacco, and many more. Alcohol is legal for ages 21 and above. Tobacco is legal for ages 18 in some states 19 years old and above. A drug is any substance that affects the way your mind and body works. Smoking is also a drug. The effect of smoking is your breathing. What happens is your lungs get blocked. Millions of people die from smoking. People not only die from smoking, but even more people die from secondhand smoking. One question that I always ask, that is always asked by younger kids, is what is secondhand smoking? That's a question I would always ask myself also. Secondhand smoking is when you breathe in the smoke from someone else smoking. It gets into your lungs and makes it harder for you to breathe. So I suggest, stay away from drugs. D equals drug, A equals abuse, R equals resistance, and E equals education. Dare to take drugs? That's what I learned in DARE for the last 10 weeks. Remember, stay away from drugs. It can affect your physical health. If you have problems with bullying, drugs, or stress, please talk to a trusted adult.
Nice job, Hannah. The essay winner in Mrs. Evans' class, if I could get Claudia to come up, please.
What's a four-letter word that helps us say no? DARE. I learned so many new things this year from DARE. I learned to say no to drugs, how to use the decision-making model, and making the right choices. These lessons that were in DARE will help me in the future. One lesson in DARE that I found very important is saying no to drugs. I learned that it is very important to say no to drugs because there will be consequences. A consequence is a result of what you chose to do or not to do. As a good choice, I will choose to say no to drugs in the future because I know they're bad for your body and health. I also know that there would be a consequence. Another very important thing I learned in DARE is how to use the decision-making model. The decision-making model stands for define, assess, respond, evaluate. If you ever are in a bad situation and don't know what to do, refer to the decision-making model and it will help you figure it out. I also learned that it is very important to make the right choices when you are using the decision-making model. I will always remember the decision-making model if I am in a bad situation in the future. One last thing I learned in DARE that I find extremely important is making the right choice. That is the most important thing when you're in a bad situation and you need to stand up for yourself or even a friend. Sometimes you may need to report the situation to a trusted adult because that will be making the right choice if things get out of hand and you need help. Reporting means when you need help from a trusted adult to keep someone safe from being bullied, as it states in our DARE book. Reporting is not the same thing as title bullying because you are doing it for your own or someone else's own safety. All these lessons about saying no to drugs, how to use the decision-making model, and making the right choices are going to be very valuable in the future if I need help. I am very thankful for DARE and Officer Gopi, the one who taught me all this. Thank you for all these lessons.
Nice job, Claudia. All right, last but certainly not least, Ms. Sabila's class essay winner. If I can get Josie to come on up, please.
Have you ever had to make a tough decision involving drugs or alcohol? I haven't, but in DARE I learned what to do if I had to. I learned many things in DARE, like how to resist drugs and alcohol. I also learned what to do if I'm being pressured into doing drugs or drinking alcohol. Several things I can do is make up an excuse, walk away, stay around good people, or use the DARE decision-making model. I also learned the effects of doing drugs or drinking alcohol. Some of them are slowing of the brain and body, memory loss, loss of self-control, slow reflexes, and weakening of the heart muscle. It can also send you to jail or prison. I have used the DARE decision-making model to think about things that I have to do to help me make my decision. To do that, I define, describe the problem or challenge, assess what are your choices, respond, make a choice, lastly, evaluate, review your decision. Did you make a good choice? I plan to use what I have learned about making safe and responsible choices by remembering what to do if I am being pressured into doing drugs or alcohol. I will remember all the effects it would have on my life. I hope I have convinced you, like I have myself, the many reasons why not to do drugs or drink alcohol.
All right, give a round of applause. Hey, David, we're going to take a picture of the essay winners here if we could. And for your hard work, I'm going to call up the runners up in just a second. First, you get a DARE essay winner pin, a Darren keychain, a bendable Darren, and a drawstring DARE bag. So congratulations on your hard work. Come on up and get your prizes. If I could have Anthony, Fatima, Viviani, and Sandra, our runners up, if you guys could come up here and receive your prizes too as well. For your hard work, congratulations. Runners up, stick around. Stick around, Anthony, stick around, stick around. There you go. We're taking a quick picture, guys. We'll get everything. Slide it onto this one. All right, let's give a big round of applause for essay winners and our runners up. Okay, the next thing we're going to do here is our musical presentation. Before we start this, I want to thank the teachers for putting this together. If you look on your chair, you will see a photocopy of the lyrics to the YMC DARE song. while we sing this, if you guys could please stand. Okay, the music's not going to be over blaring or over too loud, but at least sing loud enough that we can hear you, okay? So, as soon as Detective Dare is ready to go, just give me the thumbs up when you're ready. And we're ready to rock and roll, okay? Great job, guys. Great job with that. Teachers, again, thank you for setting that up and working with the students on that. All right, we're going to do the culmination here in just a second, and we're going to call the teachers up alphabetically. I think we have the arrangement of how we're going to line up here. So if I could get the community leaders to come on up here and help hand out prizes and certificates, that would be fantastic. Usually we need help as the t-shirt department, because there's a lot of shirts that are going to be handed out here. The first class that's going to be called up will be Mrs. Christopher's class, okay? And she will read off the class list here. Please hold all the applause until the very end, okay? So everybody can hear their names, because we have parents and grandparents here. So that's the polite thing to do and the right thing to do. So without further ado, I will hand the mic over to Mrs. Christopher when she comes up here.
I just want to say congratulations to all the students, but especially those in my room for all your hard work. Faith Agnew. Zara Ali. David Alvarez. Eric Barajas. Alex Vivas. Miguel Cano. Reyes Carrasco. Parag Chavda. Victoria Daltouch. Leslie Buenas. Michael Ducala. Lucas Dusek. Kaiser Go. Alex Harrell. Caitlin Kolkowski. Anthony Martinez. Sean McGrath. Ali Mija. Julio Perez. Marlene Ramos de Leon. Cassie Silva. Gianna Soto. Nico Spadavecchia. Tommy Tran. Speedy Villarreal. And we can have Mrs. Dietrich's class come up, please.
There's one in your there,
Just do one of them.
Congratulations, boys and girls. You did a great job.
Do you have an extra rubber band?
Amelia Barajas. Nathan Barajas. Caleb Asadua. Demarion Bird. Ramon Castaneda Jr. Aaron Fajardo.
Jimena Garcia. Rosemary Cassandra Garcia. Zachary Gayton. Angel Hernandez. Ariba Hussein. Alyssa Castro Alano. Marion Jones. Zed Khan. Timothy Kuczynski. Fatima Muhammad. Derek Michael Oakley. Hashawn Parker. Allison Ramirez. Paul Roll. Juan Serna. Mia Josephina Soto. Hannah Patricia Tolan. Danny Tran. Johan Vargas. And Cosmos Vargas.
Congratulations. Congratulations from there. Miriam Asha. EJ Barnes. Haley Back and team. Maddie Boyer. Jordan Berger. Jocelyn Cordova. Marcus Carter.
This is where Claudia Sepil would have gone had she not just left sick, but we did get to hear her essay already.
Andrew DuBois. Nicholas Escande. Maria Hassan. Nabil Hussein. David Casa. Faisal Khan. Wojtek Kulak.
Eric Perez. Judy Sam. Trayvon Radcliffe. Lance Reworks. AJ Simon. Viviani Valdez. Viviana Vines.
All right, my class, congratulations on all your hard work. Veronica Aldama. Angel Flores. Brandon Long. Dorcas Matthew. Alex Noto. Kayla Torres. Josh Stewart. And Mike Werzinger.
Congratulations, boys and girls. You all have done a wonderful job. I'd like to congratulate my class and let you know that I'm proud of you today and always. Eduardo Cabral. Karen Shaw. Haley Escobar. Sandra Gluckspost. Angel Gutierrez. Layla Hadzik. Brianna Hernandez. Juan Hun. Isaac Kalim. PJ Kramer. Alan Kubitz also graduated, but he is absent today. He is sick. Domingo Montanez III. Alberto Campo. Brandon Oliveira Bustamante. Cynthia Ortiz. Shivam Patel. Damian Ramirez. Noe Rodriguez Jr. Jasmine Roman. Paul Smith Jr. Prince Sonani. Josephine Spada. Alexis Tamaris. Kalina Thomas. And our very last graduating DARE students, last but not least, Luis Villamil.
All right, now, let's give a huge round of applause for the class of 2013 DARE American. Job well done. You guys worked really hard over the last 10 weeks, and you guys were a great group to work with, a great class to work with. All right, before the teachers go too far, if they could come back up here, please. And the principals, if I could have you guys come up here for just a minute. Make sure we got everybody up here. We're not missing everyone. Okay, looks like we got everybody here. First off, I want to thank the principals for giving me and Detective DARE the opportunity to come into the school and teach DARE this year. This is greatly appreciated. And I want to thank the teachers. Year after year, you guys continue to amaze me. You guys have done a great job. And thanks for giving me the opportunity to come in the classroom and teach your students, okay? Let's give our teachers and principals a loud round of applause here. And a little special gift for you guys. We've got some things you can use in the classroom here. First is a DARE cooler lunch bag. All right. A mouse pad. Sorry, Kelly. And a pen. You can always use a pen. So. All right, we're going to take a quick photo over here, over by our DARE poster here.
Boys and girls and parents, let's go this way. Thank you very much for our gifts. So we also want to thank you for all that you do for our students. Not only did you come in and teach them how to say no to drugs, but you gave them a lifelong lesson on how to make the right choices in life. And I say today that we are all winners, and that is thanks to both of you. So thank you very much. And from the parents, from the students, and from us, we would like to say thank you very much and happy holidays. So let's give Officer Gilkey and Officer DARE, let's give them, let's see, what do you think? A roller coaster? Yeah. Roller coaster sounds good. Are you ready? Here we go. Yeah. That is the highest tip.
Thank you. Okay. The last thing we're going to do here is our poster winner contest. And I know the last several weeks that I've come to Americana to pick up essays and just to stop in the classroom, the number one question that kids always ask me is, who's the poster winner? Well, guess what? The time is now. We're going to find out. So how we're going to do this is I will call the 3 winners from each class, and then we'll take a photograph over here by the flag of the 3 poster winners. We'll keep our posters on the floor here because we're going to display those at the school. So before I do that, though, I want to show you the prizes that we'll be winning here for our poster winners. 3rd place receives a DARE foam police stress car, a DARE popper, a Frisbee, and a DVD CD case holder. In 2nd place, DARE popper, hacky sack, sunglasses, and wallet. Something we all could use here. And then in 1st place, we get a light-up yo-yo, stencil, rocket football, and a DARE water bottle. So we got some cool prizes this year. Sorry if I was going too fast with that, Kelly. You did a good job. Okay. Drum roll, please. You got another there? Okay. All right. Sorry about that. All right. In 3rd place in Mrs. Christopher's class is, hope I'm pronouncing this right, Vermeer Go. Right? Come on up. In 2nd place in Mrs. Christopher's class is Gianna Soto. And the winner in Mrs. Christopher's class is Cassandra Silva. All right, stay where we're right here. We're going to get a quick picture in here. Right here, guys.
Hi, sir. Hi.
Let's give up our poster winners in Mrs. Christopher's class. Great job. Okay. Now for the poster winners in Mrs. Dietrich's class. I believe Detective Dare is ready here. In 3rd place is Zayed Khan. Come on up. In 2nd place in Mrs. Dietrich's class is Alyssa Ilano. And our 1st place winner is a 2-time winner today, Hannah. Come on up, Hannah. All right, let's get up for the poster winners in Mrs. Dietrich's class. Okay, we're ready for Mrs. Evans' class here. In third place in Mrs. Evans' class is Viviana Vines. And in second place is Madison Boyer. And the winner in Mrs. Evans' class is Miriam Acha. All right, let's give it up for the poster winners in Mrs. Evans' class. Okay, Mrs. Zabila's class. Last but not least, right? Okay. All right. I think Detective Dare's ready here. In third place in Mrs. Zabila's class is Brianna Hernandez. In second place is Quan Quinn. And another two-time winner today in first place in Mrs. Z's class is Josephine Spada. All right, let's give it up to all our poster winners. And then last poster we're going to show is from Mrs. Samantha Rockus' class. They did a class poster, which they did a really awesome job. So Detective Dare is going to go ahead and show everybody here. Great job, guys. Let's give it a round of applause for Mrs. Samantha Rockus' class. Awesome job. Okay, we're going to wrap things up here in just a minute. I want to thank everybody for coming today. This is a great event, and I'm glad that everybody had a chance to come here. We have refreshments in the back. We've got orange juice and cookies. All that I ask is when we do finish up here, kind of go back there in an orderly fashion. We'll kind of have the teachers kind of guide them back slowly so nobody gets hurt. Before I wrap things up, I just have a couple things to say, and I'll turn it over to Detective Dare and see if she's got anything she wants to add. But first of all, I want to tell all my students congratulations. Our time together went quickly, but remember the skills you've learned will help you forever. Continue to make good decisions, resist negative pressures, and you will achieve your goals. I also want to thank a couple of our sponsors today. I want to thank Advanced Glen Oaks Hospital for donating the t-shirts. I want to thank the Old Country Buffet, and then I also want to thank the Brunswick Zone for their donation and supporting their DARE program. I'm going to turn over to Detective Dare if she's got anything she wants to add, and we'll call it a day. Thanks again. Congratulations.
Hi guys, for those of you who don't know, I teach one class each semester to sort of help alleviate all the classes that Officer Golke has to teach. And this semester, I had the pleasure of teaching Mrs. Christopher's class. And you guys were a pleasure, and I'm very proud of you and all my winners and everyone in the class. You guys did a really great job. And I know everyone else in the entire school in this 5th grade that we've done so far this semester, you guys all did a great job. And I'm proud of everybody, and thank you so much for your patience and your listening and learning. And I wish you guys good luck and congratulations, okay? Bye, guys.